Hey guys, it's Cookie and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be customizing a mini boo. Now, mini boos are a blind bag series, so you are definitely going to get some duplicates along the way. I have quite a few of them at the moment, and usually when I get duplicates, I donate them, but some of them are in pretty bad shape, as you can see. Especially with the earlier seasons, I do have to buy them online because they're no longer available in stores, and some of them are in pretty rough condition. So what I've decided to do is actually start to customize them. Such as this one here, which I made a couple days ago. I turned a Laney into this really cool Black Panther, and I am so happy with how he turns out. I think he looks so insanely cool. So today we are going to be customizing this really roughed up Kiki. And we're going to be doing it with the Halloween spirit. We are going to be turning her into Moonlight the cat. Now, obviously, Kiki does have a bow, which I will not be removing because I do not want to make this whole thing messy. So what I'm going to be doing is taking Moonlight's design and adding an orange bow to match the theme. But everything else will look exactly like this Beanie Boo. So let's get straight into the customization.
So here is our base and also a little setup tour. I added this chair so Moonlight could watch the whole process. I think it's so cute. I'm going to start off by coloring in the eyes. Since I'm going to be painting this, I don't want to color over it with Sharpie because it might mess up the colors or pull off the paint. And then I decided to go in with the orange Sharpie and mark all the spots that I was going to be painting orange. But guys, this was a mistake. I should not have done this. It will mess me up later in the video, which you guys will see. And after that was done, she was looking a bit like a clown, not gonna lie. So it was time to go in with the black, which was not made for mini boos, but it works on them, so it's totally fine. And I wasn't expecting to love this paint as much as I did. It was so quick to dry. Like, it was really easy to paint the multiple coats that this needed, because once I had finished with the first coat, it was already ready to paint the second coat. As you can see, I go over a lot of areas, like over and over, because it literally dries that quickly. It's a chalk finish paint, so the texture is a bit different once it's dry. But I actually really enjoy the texture, which is weird because I didn't think that I would. So yeah guys, if you want to try out chalk paint, I definitely recommend it. It's actually really cool. So here she is with her full black coat, and now it is time to move on to the orange. So I'm mixing up a custom color with these three paints. I am so glad I had some neon paints laying around because I really wanted to make the orange pop the same way it does on the Beanie Boo, because her orange, it just stands out so much, and I really wanted to replicate that in the Mini Boo version of her. And as I started to apply this, I quickly realized that this was a very translucent paint, and it was not applying well to the pink. Like, look, it looks like there is nothing on it at all. So I had to go in with some white, and guys, this is where it messed me up. I started applying white paint to the Sharpie, and it turned like a pink color, and it took so many coats to get it opaque. I thought my problem was going to be painting over the black, but it was not. It was that orange Sharpie. I never should have used it. It was so difficult to cover. After like 500 billion coats, this is what I was left with. The feet turned out really well, but the other bits did have that orange tinge. But I decided to go in with the orange, and guys, look at that color. It is so vibrant, and I knew just from this first swatch that my hard work paid off, because look at that. It's so good. I was starting to get a bit worried with the white coats because, guys, it started to look really bad, and I didn't know if it was going to turn out well. But applying the orange changed that so fast, and she actually started to look like Moonlight, and I was really happy with how it was turning out. This was her after one coat, and then after like 5, I think, and she looked just so much like Moonlight. And then it was time for me to go in again with some black and touch up all the spots and mistakes I made with the orange. It did get pretty messy with the orange, not gonna lie, because I had to apply so many layers to build up that color. And I thought that would have been the longest bit of the process, waiting for the orange to dry, since it was a different type of paint than the chalk paint, so it did take longer. but I was so wrong. Doing these touch-ups with the black took me over an hour to do because I was so stressed. Every time I would make a stroke, I would mess it up. This video is literally in 10 times speed because I was going so slow. I ended up doing most of the touch-up process off camera because I was so stressed and I couldn't see properly while recording. But it was totally worth it because this was the last step I needed to do in order for this to be finished.
So here is the final results. Guys, I am so happy with how she turned out. I think she turned out better than I could have imagined. The orange details are so vibrant and she looks so much like the real Moonlight. I didn't end up doing the mouth on the Mini Boo because it would have been way too difficult to build up those layers. And I would have failed miserably with the touch-ups. I just love how similar they look and I think she just looks so cute. She was just so much fun to make and I'm just really happy with the final result. And now I am really tempted to just buy a whole bunch of Mini Boos to customize them. It was so much fun. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going to try this? Because I would love to see them if you do. Now all I want is to see a Mini Boo of every single Beanie Boo. So Ty, start working on the next season of these guys because I need more molds. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and have a very happy Halloween. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!